Did you know that pointing your car keys at your head can actually increase their range? Or that an Olympic swimmer accidentally inspired members of an opposing team to grow mustaches? Get ready because we're diving into 30 incredible facts you won't believe. Let's jump in. 30 incredible facts to make your day. In 1972, Olympic gold medalist Mark Spitz jokingly told the Russian swim team coach that his mustache helped him swim faster by redirecting water away from his mouth. The following year, taking his comment seriously, several Russian swimmers grew mustaches in hopes of gaining the same advantage. Believe it or not, Colorado still has an active volcano. Though it hasn't erupted since around the time the Egyptian pyramids were being built, it remains a living geological force beneath the surface. Japan's power grid is split into two separate regions. The eastern part of the country runs on 50 Hz, while the west uses 60 Hz. This divide dates back to the 1890s when Tokyo imported 50 Hz generators from Germany and Osaka chose 60 Hz equipment from the US, a decision that still affects Japan today. The first movie to release a motion picture soundtrack was Disney's 1937 classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Before that, films had music, but there was never an official purchasable soundtrack. In 1919, J.D. McMahon convinced investors to fund a 480-foot skyscraper. But, thanks to a cleverly mislabeled blueprint listing measurements in inches instead of feet, he actually built a 40-foot building instead. Investors sued, but since the plans technically matched what he built, he won the case. The ideal time to catch a rainbow is in the morning or late afternoon. This sounds crazy, but if you point your car key remote at your head, the signal range actually increases. The fluids in your skull act as a surprisingly effective conductor, letting you unlock your car from a few extra lengths away. Before Jagged Little Pill made her a global superstar, Alanis Morissette's first two albums didn't do well and her record label dropped her. But her third album became one of the 15 best-selling albums in the world. Bees have five eyes, two compound eyes on the sides of their heads, and three simple eyes called ocelli on top. While the big eyes help them see patterns and colors, the tiny ocelli detect light changes, helping them navigate. The word astronaut comes from two ancient Greek words, astro meaning star, and naut meaning sailor. So an astronaut is literally a star sailor. Rubber bands last much longer when kept in the refrigerator. The cold causes the polymers to relax, slowing down the breakdown process and keeping them stretchy for a much longer time than at room temperature. The shortest scientific paper ever published was titled The Unsuccessful Self-Treatment of a Case of Writer's Block. What made it legendary? It contained absolutely no other content. Between 2012 and 2020, Judge Judy earned a staggering $47 million per year for hosting her courtroom show. That made her one of the highest paid people on television during that time. Ever wanted to estimate the temperature outside using nothing but crickets? According to Dolbear's law, if you count the number of chirps in 8 seconds and add 5, you'll get the approximate temperature in Celsius. If you count for 15 seconds and add 40, you'll get it in Fahrenheit. The Grand Theft Auto game franchise has been surrounded by controversy for years, including multiple lawsuits totaling over $1 billion. Baby pandas are born incredibly tiny, about the size of a stick of butter. Given how massive adult pandas grow, it's astonishing how small they start out. Ever notice the ridges along the edge of a dime? There are exactly 118 of them, and they were originally added as an anti-counterfeiting measure to prevent fraud. In Thailand, there's an unusual legal rule. If your spouse cheats on you, you can sue their lover for financial damages. If you drop alcohol onto a scorpion, it reacts violently, stinging itself repeatedly until it dies. Scientists believe it's a response to the sudden shock in its nervous system. Identical twins may share the same DNA, but they do not have the same fingerprints. Differences in their development and environmental factors in the womb result in unique fingerprint patterns for each twin. The colossal squid holds the record for the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. These enormous eyes can reach at least 27 centimeters or about 11 inches in diameter, helping it detect faint light in the deep ocean. Nordlingen, Germany, is built inside a 15-million-year-old meteor crater. What's even cooler? The impact left the area riddled with an estimated 72,000 tons of microdiamonds, making the town's buildings literally glimmer with ancient cosmic remnants. On June 26, 1974, Wrigley's Juicy Fruit chewing gum made history by becoming the first commercial product scanned with a barcode. Venus holds the title for the hottest planet in our solar system, with surface temperatures reaching around 465 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks to its thick atmosphere trapping heat, Venus is even hotter than Mercury, despite being further from the Sun. The very first Pokemon ever created wasn't Pikachu, it was Raiden. Designed by Ken Sugimori, Raiden was the first conceptual Pokemon developed, even though it's listed as number 112 in the Pokédex. In the Andes Mountains, a mountaineer stumbled upon a wallet that had survived a 1972 plane crash. Recognizing the owner as one of the 16 survivors, he returned it 32 years later. Worldwide, about 1.5 billion internet searches every day are related to pornography. That's a massive chunk of global search activity. Your brain is constantly cleaning house by eating itself. This process, called phagocytosis, removes unwanted debris by consuming smaller molecules. It's how your brain keeps itself running efficiently. Hummingbirds are the only birds capable of sustained backward flight. Their unique wing structure allows them to hover, dart in all directions, and even fly in reverse. The little dot above lowercase I and j has a name. It's called a tittle. This small mark appears in other languages as well, serving a crucial role in differentiating letters. There we have it, 30 fascinating facts to make your day. What fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious and you have a great day.